And then looking ahead to May, when the fight with your son Tyson's going to take place, Anthony Joshua's come out and said he's ready to step in if...
I bet he is. I'd be ready for that kind of money.
Yeah, if Fury doesn't make it, or whoever.
I thought he was fighting Ngannou.
Yeah, so that's in March.
Well,
is it? Yes, in March.
He's got to get past Ngannou first, which is a tall order.
How do you what's your thoughts? Like a quick preview. How do you see that one going?
Sure, he's a danger man, Ngannou, isn't he? He's a big dude, believes in himself, fit and strong, able, can punch. He's there in your face, don't mind a tear up. He's got to get past him before he starts. And to be honest with you, Usyk has already beat AJ twice. If you can't beat a man, if you've lost twice, is there going to be that much interest in a third fight? It's only going to be the same thing, isn't it? Usyk outpointing him, you know. And I don't know. People just want to see different stuff, don't they? I think what they want to see is what they're geared up to see, Tyson and him. And Tyson will not be pulling out, I'll tell you that now. Yeah.
It's going to be an amazing fight.
Yeah.
So have you seen Tyson since he's come back to you?
No.
No.
No, I haven't seen him, no.
And then just a quick preview on Zhang versus Joseph Parker. I'll just see that one going. That's in March, so it's the undercard. Yes, that's the undercard to Knockout Chaos. Or it's the co-main event. Joseph Parker versus Zhilei Zhang.
Who's the main event?
That'll be Joshua and Ngannou.
Okay, it's in Saudi.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out there, aren't I? Well, I'm there with Roman, so... Well, fair play to Joe Parker. He's got a set. And he's probably getting well paid. But why not? But Zhang, difficult guy to beat. You know, I'm a big fan of Zhang. I like what he does. 6'6", 20 stone, southpaw, can punch. He doesn't do nothing exciting. What he does is clinical. I just think he can do the business. But Joe, again, a younger man. He's only 31 or 2-year-old. He's a fresher man. He's a younger man by 8 years. And Joe has just shown you, hasn't he, what he can do. So Joe could easily pull an upset and beat Zhang the same way as he beat Wilder. I'm not going back on what I said. Wilder was shot to pieces, he never threw a punch. You know, a kid at an infant school could have probably beat Wilder on that night because Tyson bashed him up that much, he's not got over it. He took every bit of fight out of him because there's 3 hard encounters. But he did what he had to do, Joe. He was in the right place at the right time, but I think Zhang is a different opposition. Still fresh, still strong, still hungry, not got 100 million mile on the clock, and he's banging him with both hands and he's a bloody southpaw. But great fight. Big up to Joe Parker. He's getting him with the right guys. He must be getting well paid, so he's making good business sense. So the kid's there. Joe Parker is capable of beating anybody. He's been a former world champion. He's got good boxing skills. He's got plenty of bottle. He's tough. So he's capable of springing upsets with anybody.
And he's only 31 as well.
31 or 2, young man.
Yeah.
Young man. He's had a lot of fights like in them times. But I just think Joe, he can rise to the occasion, can't he? You know, and he got in there with Wilder. He never got phased, did he? He never let the occasion get to him. He did what he had to do professionally and done it well. Good luck to him. Fair play.
It was a clinical performance.
Oh, yeah.
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 So brilliant. And then moving on to, you know, Johnny Nelson's been in the media talking about he has people inside Tyson's camp. Spencer Brown said that he thinks there's a rat in Tyson's camp, and we'll bleep this person's name out. But looking, this, you know, guys published it on a YouTube channel saying it was, let's make sure I've got this right. What do you make of that? Do you think Tyson needs to review his training team, or? Well,
I know had him for Tommy, and he did us a favour. We got him with, I think, with 15 days left in camp because it was an absolute washout. The man we had before him was an absolute cowboy, and well, he nearly ruined Tommy's training camp for KSI, you know. But we got pulled it round, you know. So I can only speak well.
Yeah.
You know, and I think he's just total bullshit. He's a nice kid. You know, he's been through a lot himself, you know, and at the end of the day, people can point fingers, can't they? It is absolutely, I'm telling you, rubbish. He's a nice kid. Got a lot of time for him.
Nice. So that set the record straight.
Yeah, listen,
yeah.
I can only speak as I find. I don't know him personally. I only know him through what he does. Dietitian, you know, so at the end of the day, he does a good job. He knows his job. So, yeah, hope he gets plenty of work. But no, it's rubbish.
Brilliant. And then moving on, just a couple last questions now. So Usyk's manager, I don't know if you saw the recent interview where he was sat there. Did you see it? Where there was Tyson and His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, and then you had Usyk with his manager. He was saying Tyson's a coward. He's deliberately done this cut to get out the fight. All of that kind of. Do you just think there's clutching at straws by saying things like that, trying to?
Well, again, I'm surprised men of their experience at top level, being around top fighters, can even talk like that. You know, because it's absolutely rubbish. It's silly, you know, and they're just making themselves look stupid and embarrassing themselves with them kinds of accusations. But I think now they're worried. They've always been worried, because when they seen the shape Tyson was in, they've all thought, hang on, we've dropped a clanger here, because they thought they were going to see a Tyson that hadn't trained. But you know what? That's where you can get caught out, isn't it? Thinking you know too much. And like he went and said, Usyk, he can't fight in April because it interferes with his training schedule. What does that mean? But them, his team, they just make themselves look stupid, don't they? Because they was frightened, they was afraid. They knew that their man was going to get smashed to bits. I seen the shape Tyson was in. He was in for it, Usyk. And all those people who's riding Usyk's pecker, thinking he's going to do the job. Well, let me tell you, that he can't do the job. He can't. Because Tyson was tunnel visioned on all these haters, because he's an hate campaign going at the minute with the Furies. But do we give a toss? No, we don't. Accidents happen. The man said what happened, the sparring partner. Why don't you just let the men get on with it on the 18th of May instead of talking crap? Is that going to, talking rubbish and all his accusations and shit talk, is that going to change anything? It's not changing, no. So shut it, keep it buttoned, and let them fight on the 18th of May, and then it'll be decided. Until then, shut your mouth up. Talking crap. Cut his own eye. See, nothing out of my nutsack could do anything like that. Nothing. You could saw the leg off and they still fight.
Because he said, I think Turkey confirmed that he went to him and said, I still want to fight. So Tyson said that. He said he was still wanting to fight.
He'll fight. Tyson went the full distance with his eye off from the third round with Wallen. But what they're hoping to do, open the cut and referee will stop it. They're in Saudi. Referees ain't so keen out there to stop anything, especially when there's millions and millions involved. Because believe me, he's not the man Usyk. He's a good boxer at his own weight. There's weight classes for a reason and there's levels to the game. He's a great little boxer, but so's Tyson. He's a great little boxer. Tyson's a great big boxer. And in shape, I don't see a man touching Tyson. I don't, especially him. I've seen what he can do. The minute Tyson goes to work on that body and brings him up to the middle, around the sides, gets him on the end of that jab, and he's like an elastic band in front of him. No, AJ was there to be it. All the other men was. Tyson ain't going to be there to be it, is he? No. And once he starts missing, the life drains out of him. And it's a 12-round fight, and I know what kind of bottle of heart Tyson's got. It's unmeasurable. Unmeasurable.